Do you get pain when you're sitting, low back pain, when you're driving, or just have a difficult time getting comfortable sitting in a position for an extended period? If so, this video may be for you. I'm going to go over what you call stretch sitting. Hi, welcome to the Body Talk Physical Therapy. I'm Dr. Catherine Price. I'm a physical therapist, and in this video, I'm going to demonstrate and show you how you can utilize stretch sitting as a tool to help you alleviate or eliminate back pain when sitting. Before I begin, I want to speak a word of life from Psalm 68:35. You, God, are awesome in your sanctuary. The God of Israel gives power and strength to his people. Praise be to God. So when we sit, we put a lot of pressure on our back. And this is where we've got a disc that cushion our back, and that outer layer is called the annulus. And that is made up of ligamentous tissue. And ligaments have a viscoelastic property. And all that means is that when you are under a quick movement, that ligament is stronger than if you're under a slow movement. So you may have heard the term sitting is the new smoking. So if you sit for a long period, then you can tear through those fibers because that pressure over a long time can do damage to the back. So we want to alleviate and eliminate the stresses that can provoke those micro tears that can lead to further problems. So stretch sitting is going to allow us to decompress the spine. This is part of the Gokhale Method and as far as positioning the body to get in a pain-free state. So you can use almost any chair that has a backrest. And if you don't have a backrest, refer to, you want to stack sitting. And I've gone over this in another video and may even repeat that as well. So stack sitting is a way to sit as pain-free as possible if you do not have a backrest. So you can do this when you're driving. So if you're having pain when you're driving, there's also another idea to grab a hold of, and that is the next posture is the best posture. You really don't want to stay in a posture more than 30 minutes at a time, or else you start into what we call postural syndrome. So it is painful when you hold a position for an extended period of time. And just for feedback on that demonstration, if I take a tennis ball and I squeeze that tennis ball and hold it squozen for 10 minutes, my hand is going to hurt after that 10 minutes. So we want to change positions quite frequently. All right, so if you find a chair, this is what I'm going to use. You can purchase this device. I have no affiliations whatsoever, and this is part of the Gokhale Method. You place it on the back part of a chair. It's not the same thing as a lumbar support. So when I sit down, now this chair is going to be a little bit tall for me because as I bring my buttocks to the back of the chair, my feet are not going to contact the floor. Now that's going to be okay. I'm going to just use what I have. If I have a chair that's low enough I can get my feet on the floor, that's more ideal, but I'm going to use what I have. I place my butt back in the very back part of the chair, and then as I sit, I'm going to push down to stretch or lengthen my back. Now before I do that, when I sit, if you take your fist and you push your ribs, that's going to bring you down and stretch the back slightly. So we want to stretch the back. So first I want to kind of bring my ribs down. That should feel good to the back, getting a little bit of a stretch there. Then I'll place my hands on the edge of the chair and then push, not lifting my buttocks off the seat, but just giving a little bit more of a stretch. So I'm adding to that stretch back there. And then I'm going to place my mid back against the cushion, and it's allowing some friction now so that it's going to hang my mid back. So I'm going to just feel it traction, and then I'll just rest and lean back. Once I'm back there, I can do a shoulder roll and just comfortably relax into the position, and then let my low back just sink and my buttocks sink down to the chair. So it's just to get a little bit of a stretch there. If I don't have the device, the Gokhale Method back seat, I can use something like a towel, and I'm gonna bring the towel over the chair, and it just needs to be underneath, below my shoulder blade. So I wanna get my mid-back hooked against something that's gonna allow me then to traction my back. So I'll go back into that position. First, I just want to put pressure on my rib cage so that I'm stretching the back. I'm gonna gently push down into the chair. I don't wanna lift my butt, but I just wanna add to that stretch. So I'm gonna just stretch my mid back, stretch my low back, pushing up, and then I'm gonna hook my mid back onto that towel and then let my body sink down, shoulder roll each direction, and then just relax my body into that position. So if I'm driving, I can do the same thing. I can place something below my shoulder blades on that mid-back region to lift my back up, and it should feel comfortable to the back. If it's not, then it's not the right position for you. So that is stretch sitting, and all it's doing is it's going to apply contact to that mid-back and give you a little bit of a lift to traction and decompress the spine. If you've got a lumbar support, sometimes when you push the low back into that arch position, that actually is going to promote more compression. So again, you want to try to not stay in one position for too long so that you are able to alleviate the stresses. And sitting for a long period of time can do micro tear in the disc of the spine. So it is a good idea to sit properly and alleviate that stress in order to alleviate chronic pain. So this can just help you from developing the chronic pain that happens over time when you have abnormal stress on the body. So I hope this is of help, and have a blessed day. Thank you.